What's up, brothers and sisters? This is your brother Tori Muhammad, and you are watching Black Chicago Eats. We are so excited as always. We bring to you all shakers and movers. And of course, as of recent, we've been showcasing restaurant tours. And today we got a sister who is shaking and moving. I'm talking about you all are going to be motivated and inspired to come out and support, or I like to say patronize, support, Black folks like to use that word a lot. Let me come support this place. No, you spending your money and you getting something in return, right? So you are being supported as you support. So you're patronizing, and we don't believe in patronizing mediocrity. So we want to showcase and show you folks that are shaking and moving. So I don't know if there's a place right now where you can go and get a great comedy show and food. And if you want to, you can actually do a staycation with her, Chef Chrissy, the restaurateur extraordinaire. We have her today. What's going on, sister?
Hi, how are you?
Man, I'm doing fantastic, fantastic. So, first of all, tell us about the name. She owns Fork Fantasy.
Yes.
So talk about that name. And when I'm seeing it come together now, I see the menu and the name. So talk to us about what's happening at Fork Fantasy.
All right. So Fork Fantasy, I chose that name because my menu it's some of the things that you're used to, but it doesn't look the same. And so it's kind of like a fantasy on your fork. So when people come in and eat, and when I cater their food, they're like, this is like a fantasy. Like, what is it? It looks so unique, it looks different. And, everybody eats with their eyes first. So I just came up with Fork Fantasy and it just took off. And everybody loves the name, the concept of everything. So I just kind of stuck with it, and we're gonna keep going with it.
You were one of the participants in the Taste of Black Chicago, and I recall people being excited and loving the food that you were serving there. So how long have you been doing this?
So I've been cooking my whole life. But I started my catering company in 2014. Before that, I was a surgical nurse. So I kind of took a little break from that and needed to get some income going. So a friend of mine said, well, you're always cooking for people, and people are always asking you to make them pans of food, and they pay you for it. So why don't you just sell plates? I'm like, I'm not selling any plates. No, I'm not going to do that. And then I was like, yeah, I need some money, so let's sell these plates. So I started selling plates. I never ever anticipated it doing what it did. It took off. People really enjoyed the food, and it was just a blessing, a true blessing. And I just went around to different shops, beauty shops, and businesses, and people that I know, and it just kind of took off. And so I started a catering company from it.
It's so amazing to hear stories like that because everybody doesn't have the ability to make that transfer. So surgical nurse, that means when doctors are going into surgery, you were in the surgery room.
Yeah, I'm passing the
You seen
instruments.
all kind of stuff in there.
Yeah, passing the instruments, keeping sterility in the room. Yeah, suturing and everything. Absolutely.
Wow. So you got a steady hand.
Yes, for sure, for sure. But it's crazy because everybody's like, how did you go from that to cooking? But actually it's a good thing because keeping sterility in the room and making sure people don't contaminate during surgery. So when you're cooking,
Right,
it's kind of the same because you can't cross-contaminate, and you have to make
right.
sure you're clean and your cooking space is sanitized and so forth. So it kind of goes hand in hand a little bit.
I
So
see, I see.
yeah.
That sanitation and certification class, you went through that with a breeze, huh? You said, oh,
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
then you got Creole. How'd you come up with these actual menu items?
So I'm part Creole. So my family is from Louisiana, and I learned how to cook from my grandmother, my mother. Cooking just runs through my family really, really heavy. So being in the kitchen with pretty much everybody, being in the kitchen cooking and making cakes, and just kind of picked up on the Creole Southern style of cooking.
Mm.
So that's what my menu is. It's Creole soul food. So with a twist at it. So we do the traditional pot roast. We do Cajun salmon. We have something that's really popular called the soul muffins. I think you tried that. So
Yes.
soul muffins are little mini dressing muffins, and then you have your greens, then you have your Cajun turkey, then we top that off with cranberry sauce and a Cajun gravy on top of that. And it's people have been just going crazy about it. They really enjoy it. But then we also have things like, Philly cheesesteak sliders and catfish po' boy sliders, and we just have it all. We've covered all bases. We have steaks, we have seafood, we have everything, but it's unique. It's pretty unique. I created the whole menu. And so you guys should just come out and try it. Everybody should just come out and try everything, because everything is really good. I'm not just saying that because it's my menu, but it really is good. And that's one thing. People come in and they're like, okay, it's a pretty cool place. And then when they try the food, they're like, nah, we weren't expecting this. Now, this is just crazy. So we get a lot of great feedback, absolutely, from the food and the service, and
Mhm.
even our drinks that we've customized at the bar. So it's just an all around good time, a good vibe, family friendly, girls night out, guys night out. We have TV, so the game is playing, we got music. So it's a really nice time. It's a really nice time.
Man, that's beautiful. And I got to bear witness. So, you know, definitely feedback that we got from the Taste of Black Chicago. People enjoyed you then. I think y'all ran out of stuff because y'all was selling so much stuff,
Yeah.
right? Then, um, my experience. So me and the wife and my son came, and we had a great, enjoyable experience. The food was top notch, and yeah. So and for people who indulge. You have a full bar there, so folks can you're very versatile in what you offer. And then you got the seating area where you can sit down and eat, but then you have a bigger space where you do the events, the comedy shows at. So
Yeah.
you get plenty of room in there.
Yes, absolutely. And we also rent out the back area also for private parties and private events. And it's amazing what you could do with the space. People have done, that's what we as my catering company specialize in. So everything is a fantasy. It's what you can't get everywhere else. We will do it. So, people come in, we want to do a party. For a Harlem Nights party. So, okay, come on, let's do it. We'll deck it out. We'll decorate it.
Mm.
All you guys have to do is come dressed. And when they walk into the room, they're like, wow, this space looks completely different. And we're really good at that when we tailor your event and your theme to your food. So if you
Mhm.
have a color theme or whatever you have going on, we'll customize your menu to kind of match your party. So people are like, oh, wow. So if you have a golden party for maybe your 50th birthday, then we'll do gold accents with your food or,
Mhm.
gold decorations, but we do it all. We do it all. We want you guys to have the best experience and, leave your friends like, okay, well, you got to do my party next, or, you gotta have the bragging rights at the end of your party. Like, okay, that food was really good.
Right, right.
We help you out with your parties, and we like to come in and help you out because we know when you're hosting a party, it's a lot going on. You have to deal with, your guest list and the food. And so we come in and we take care of pretty much everything. You just give us your menu, tell us what you're looking for, and we handle everything else for you.
Man, you can't get better than that, man. You all have, that's a straight up. You are living up to to your name brand, Fork Fantasy. Anything I didn't cover, you want to make sure that we talk about.
I just want to make sure that everybody comes on down, come check us out, come eat some good food, come laugh with us, dance with us. You would just be surprised. You come out for dinner, and by the end of dinner, you're up dancing. It's one of those type of places where be yourself, come enjoy the vibe, enjoy the staff, enjoy Chef James. Chef James always likes to come out and greet the customers also and take them their food, make sure that everybody's satisfied. And we just love serving people and we want everybody to have the absolute best experience. So you guys come out. We have comedy show every other Sunday, and we'll be doing brunches every Sunday now. So come on out, enjoy your time, enjoy your Sunday fun days or any other day of the week. We always have something going on to take the edge off. It's cold outside. We know it's cold, but we have heat. So you guys come on and
And
enjoy.
plenty of parking. You got a big
Any
parking lot.
Absolutely. And if you get tired, then you could just stay at the hotel. So yeah, it's a really nice vibe. And then we also do breakfast 7 days a week from 6:30 to 10:30.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. We're on DoorDash, we're on Uber Eats. You can find us everywhere. We're on Easy Cater if you want to do your corporate catering, or you could just reach out to us directly and we'll take care of you.
Man, so y'all heard it right here, brothers and sisters. Y'all make sure you get on by, get some great food, enjoy the ambiance, and take advantage of these wonderful events that she has.
Yes,
And
please.
we appreciate you. And tell us what's your social media handles?
So on Instagram, you can find us at Fork Fantasy 2.0, ForkFantasy 2.0. You can find us on Facebook under Fork Fantasy also, or you can go to our website, www.forkfantasy.com.
Beautiful. All right. Thank you. And we'll be in touch. And until then, you know what this is. We got cops.
We got cops.